What's up, guys? My name is Justin. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are back on iRacing for another round of IMSA at Daytona in the LMDh GTP class with the Cadillac V-Series.R. Ran one of these last night. You saw it on the video Tuesday, which is 2 days ago. Today is Tuesday, but this is going to be a Thursday video. Um, so this, I'm hoping that I learned a little bit. At least we can not be last on pace. I think we'll probably still finish towards the back because I'm not very good in this car and I'm not very good at high-speed road racing in general. But I do just love this car, so we're gonna give it another whirl. Don't have anybody lined up to race with me. We only have about 7 minutes here to get rocking. Kind of a late decision to run this. Had some free time this evening that I was not expecting to have. So rather than postpone, I guess, another start for later in the week, perhaps we're gonna at least get one in tonight, and then anything else we get later in the week is gonna be bonus. Friday night, still hoping to do pickup cup. I think it's at Phoenix. That's the hope. That'll probably be a Monday video. Honestly, we'll see. But this is definitely gonna be a Thursday video, so we'll get right into it. I know how much fuel I need. In theory, I think I have the battery thing figured out that I struggled with last night. I'll know right away whether it's like a glitch thing or it's actually supposed to be that way. But that should all be good, straightforward. Should be fun. Again, kind of no expectations. Don't really know what I'm looking for as far as performance or anything. Just trying to learn the track, learn the car a little bit better. It's basically just going to be focusing on Daytona and Road Atlanta Petit Le Mans coming up in, like I said, about 4 or 5 weeks. So we got some time to figure it out yet. But for now, we're just going to enjoy this race. Hopefully it's fun. Hopefully I can get 2 laps or so in here, warm up before we get into the actual session. And then we'll just try not get last. I would assume that I'm probably going to be either top a second split or very bottom of a top split. This is a bigger field than last night was, and we were the last car in top split last night, or the last LMDh prototype at least. So we'll see. Hopefully it's a fun race. I had fun last night, even though we weren't really racing that many people. I learned a lot about kind of how the hybrid mode works and kind of different things I can look for to find some more performance, especially with the pit stop and other things like that. So expectations are a little bit higher. That we'll be a little more competitive, even though, again, I still don't think we're going to be anywhere near the front guys. It's kind of all about having fun. So we'll get right out in practice here as soon as we load in. Probably going to have to join a fresh group. FPS is struggling. I did turn the sky and stuff down, but I did turn my pit boxes up to try to help me get in my pit box tonight. So really only a problem I guess I've really had with this car. Oh yeah, we're already at 207, so not going to be top split unless it's a really weak top split for some reason. I did struggle getting in my pit box last night, which I don't really usually have on oval. I know why I struggled with that a little bit, but not really directly how to fix it, because apparently I do have the countdown thing on that Coy was mentioning. I didn't think I did, but apparently I do. Alright. There's a little bit of frame stuttering there. We had a nice pause and loading in. Again. So after running, for roughly an hour last night between the warm-up and the race, I feel much more comfortable in the car at this track, at least. Still having big time frame stutters there. That's not good. Let's not do that in the race. I don't know what it is. I don't know what I changed actually that would cause that. But that is not good. Anyways, yeah, so we'll see what we can do. We're already at 220 drivers now. Of course, we're looking at teams because the drivers is going to be one additional if there's a spotter or something. So, but over 200, I think they were 164 or something last night. So we're already a split and a half over that. think I have to start trusting this car with the rear end a lot more on power. It has a lot more grip than I'm expecting a car with this kind of speed and power to have. So my entries are a little bit conservative. I'm not carrying kind of the center roll speed I should, because I'm not expecting the thing to grip up. I'm expecting the rear tires to break loose, which they do towards the end when you get some tire wear, after 30, 35, 40 minutes of this race. But at this point here on basically fresh tires, as soon as they get up to temp and pressure, they're going to be good for maybe 10 laps at the minimum. So gotta just trust the rear end that you can step on it and be okay. A little bit shallow through there, but we made it. See what this lap time looks like, of course, without the deploy that we can't get in practice for whatever reason. Maybe it's just me again. But right now it says it's on no deploy, so whatever. Not concerned about our actual pace. It seemed to work out okay in the race last night, so. That was a 33 flat with no deploy. We'll check what the track temp is. Last night we raced in 72, I believe, so. Relatively happy with that. That's not a bad lap at all. It's not top tier or anything, but it's not bad. Got just about a minute and a half here. All right. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm ready to rock. We'll see what kind of performance we got. The other one that I ran last night that came out when you're seeing this 2 days ago, which was Tuesday, had about 5 people, I guess, watch it besides me, and got decent enough feedback. Hey, AJ Stravato, I used to league race with him. Got decent enough feedback. Seemed like it was a fairly popular thing that I did, so maybe we'll try to get some more in. Again, we are not going to be top split here unless it's just an awful top split for some reason. 250 drivers. I expect that all the classes are more popular, but if we just barely got in as the 14th of 14 LMDhs last night, I can't imagine that will be top split here tonight either. But let's see what our graphics are at and see if I can do anything different. I want to keep the pit objects on high. Hopefully I can see my box. That's kind of the goal. It's easier to pit when you can see your box. Funnily enough, we are slow. All right, so thought we were going to be not fast, but we are truly not fast. We're not that far off, but again, maybe a little more tire heat can push a little bit harder. Get some hybrid in there a little bit harder as well. So I think we're at okay spot. 33 flat without deploy is decent enough on the first lap especially. So pretty long load time is going to be here, but then we'll have probably not that much time for warm up and then Q trim. So yeah, I guess we'll just kind of have to wait and see. Again, nice and easy for me. There's no expectation. I'd like to learn as much as I can about how the car reacts, especially as the run goes on and the fuel burns off and things, because that's going to be all useful. Assuming there isn't a big update or anything to the physics, that's all going to be very, very useful come January for the 24 hours. So that's giving me hope. I'm hoping that this is going to be the car we run. It should be, because it's as I mentioned last night in the video from Tuesday. This is the best sounding race car in the world right now. So if we're going to be stuck in the car for 24 hours as a group, I prefer it to be this one so that we're at least enjoying driving the thing rather than driving a massive vacuum cleaner. But yeah, it's going to be good. So slow loading times. I know that Dave said that they changed the car counts in IMSA and probably ESS as well to 50 cars, which is insane. That's a lot of cars, but that also means that at this point, it's going to take a lot longer to try to load in to these sessions, especially with, I think you can have 9 different cars now. So just all those things with the graphical updates, some of these tracks are going to be undrivable for me. We already saw that kind of back at the Nürburgring and PCC on like week 1 of this season, so like 3 months ago. Tried to run Nürburgring and just couldn't with the variety of cars there and the graphical layouts and the length of that track. I just couldn't run multi-class there anymore, unfortunately, on the full circuit, which kind of sucks, but that's not the end of the world. As much as I love that track, most of the stuff that I run should be more than okay. It's just about some of the few things, weird combos, that are going to still give this computer trouble, which is sad because this is, even today, probably an upper mid-tier computer. Built it relatively beefy, not really knowing what I was doing, but it's not a weak computer by any means. It's not like it's a gaming laptop, so that's a little bit worrying, especially when we get rain here coming up in the next couple of years for sure. If I'm still on iRacing, that would be, a thing. I knew it. We are the one car. All right, we are going to lose a bunch of ironing in here. That is not good. We are the one car. There are 15 LMDhs here. We are the number one car. That is very, very not good. All right, well, let's keep a 0x race here if we can, and then we'll go from there, because we are not going to be sporty by any means. Wow, okay. We'll just have to stay out of trouble and hopefully have a nice smooth race, but we're going to be losing a good chunk of ironing here. Woo! We might even be third split. That'd surprise me, but definitely second split. That's okay, though. We're not here, like I said, for performance. Hopefully it'll be fun. All right, ready for Q. All right, check our node deploy here. We'll go with start out. Try to get as much tire heat on this L lap as we can. Second lap, of course, is going to be the money lap when you get a little bit more tire heat. But we got to do all the prep here to get that underway smoothly. Alright, when we get to nearing the bus stop, we will turn it into hybrid Q mode. Do right now. All right. Should be able to easily do 2 laps here on this mode. Hope for the best from Q. 2 laps, probably going to shut up for this unless I make a mistake. Probably need to focus to have a shot to not be last, so here we go. All right, first lap I think was okay. Not going to be fast again, but hopefully it's at least not last or at the ballpark, and we'll work with it. See if we can find a little bit more time on the second lap. First lap is a little bit sketchy on the cold tires, but I think we could probably go a little bit faster. lock up there into turn 2. It's going to hurt just a little bit. Again, a little bit of a lockup. Just a slight one though. Actually a little better exit though. Much better exit from there though. Currently 6, which is probably last. I run that first one 31.69. That's not too bad. Faster than I ran last night on the second lap, so that's good. See if we can find another couple tenths here. Be brave. We were brave. Not sure if it was the smoothest bus stop I've ever done, but we found a little bit of time. Let's see if we can maintain this, be in the low 31s here, like a 2. See if we can maintain this back to the line. Lost a little bit of exit time from the bus stop. 2-3. Went faster, picked up a little bit of time, made a couple places for the time being. I'm happy with that. Pole's at 30.70, so we're only half a second off the pole in this split so far, and not last. That gives me a little bit of hope, I'm not going to lie. Not that we're going to be competitive, but that we won't be just out to lunch. All right, well, that was pretty wonderful, all things considered. See if we can back it up here. Just got to stay in contention and not die, I think, is the key. A lot of people are going to have issues, especially in traffic. We got to be better than that. We'll wait for Q to finish up, then we'll go put the race in. See if we can get set to be where we want to be. Again, having it last night where we had to balance it between aggressive or whatever it is, overtake basically, and build. That's not the worst thing in the world. It just is a little bit inconvenient to have to switch back and forth. We're only about 0.2 of a second off, or a tenth and a half really, from 5th. So I guess that's good. We're still waiting on one more LMDh to qualify if they're going to. Of course, last night we were the last car. 10th out of 14 was a -6 rating. Tonight we're the first car. 10th out of 15 will not do it for us. We're going to have to be in the top 6, probably, maybe 7, probably 6 as the one car. We're going to have to be top 6 to gain anything, or at least stay basically the same. So I don't see that happening unless there's high attrition, but that's not a very high worry right now for me. So there's a 30.68. "35 seconds. We're going to have a lap from the other LMDh. Who is it even? 5 car. They just have incidents? They opted out. I guess that's fine. Pretty much everybody has run. 3 or 4 cars left to go. So I think we're going to end up 11th, which is kind of worrying because we're in the middle, but we have a little bit of a gap here. These cars behind 0.6, 0.7, and about a second. So maybe they just made mistakes. Maybe they're just not quite up to speed. I don't think we're that up to speed either, so that's kind of a moot point. But we'll find out when we get rocking. We just got to play it by ear, be patient, have fun. We know how much fuel we need and everything. Obviously, no tires on the pit stop, so that should be in good shape. Let's go put in the race set, check what the track temp is. Hopefully like 70 is perfect. All right, let's go find the race set. See if we can put it balanced. It isn't balanced. Awesome. Looks like it's only build or attack. So, all right, we know how much fuel we need. All right, 10.4. Probably gonna get a tear off because it doesn't matter. We gotta make sure we find our pit stop is the main thing. All right. Again, like I said last night, these tires get extremely, extremely cold just on this like half a pace lap here. At least one BMW behind us. All right. How much time are we going to wait here on the grid? Looks like everybody from our class is gridded. Nope, we got 3 and 4 left to grid from the LMDh class, but they're way up there, so that's fine. Everybody behind us is gridded and around us. There's 4th. Who's 3rd? Mallory? The 15 car. We're gonna just stick with that. Yeah, so I think we can run with some of these guys. We'll just take care of our tires, be patient, be smart in traffic. We saw last night I got a 4X getting rear-ended by a guy, but we'll just have to play it by ear. Be predictable is the main thing. Not, you know, there's a time for aggression, obviously, but it's not always. So I'll have to play that one by ear. Saying 6 is build, 4 is attack. We'll have to keep that in mind. Makes sense. Shouldn't be a problem. All right, we're ready to rock and roll. Got everything set. Got our fuel set. No tires. 10.4 gallons. We went with 10.6 last night. That ended up being a little bit too much, and I think that we're going to run a little bit faster, hopefully. So we'll go with 10.4, and that should be good. Getting into pit roads.
Hey, Todd, nice spot, man.
Also an important part of this. We're underway.
No copy on that, John.
Still not copy. I think that's quite a lot of space with the
All right.
GT.
Do we go with first gear start or second gear start? That's the question.
What is going on? Copy.
Keep in mind, these are not tire temps down there, it's tire pressure on the reading, so try to keep some temp in it, but obviously they go together.
Leaders are probably trying to give a gap to the GTPs ahead.
I want to get us nice and ahead so if we crash right away in like turn 1, that isn't your guys' problem.
All right, we're underway, 45 minutes once again. Waiting on the cars in front to launch. All right, here we go.
To be a NASCAR race in turn 1.
No reason, it's a long race.
Spinner right in front of us. Better to avoid that one. Oh, we almost got rear-ended there. 0x, we get 4x from it because people crash all over the place.
What the heck, man?
All right, well, there's a 4x already. Good start. Very light contact, though. I think we should be okay. Hopefully. Car's locking up ahead. Try to avoid that, obviously.
Going 3 wide.
I think that might have been the back of, or the front of the LMP2 field that might have caused some of that. So. Spinner there somewhere. Looks like they all got going, though. All right, we're in attack. Should be able to have some good straightaway speed here. Just one LMDh stuck behind us now. We started with, I guess, 3. All right, let's get in a nice rhythm if we can. Find a slot in line. See if everybody gets through the first bus stop cleanly. It looks like they will, us included.
I got it, so.
On Kington link, it was really sketchy.
Oh, you guys are letting me hit, didn't you?
Big time draft here, 204 at start finish is nuts.
This is too nutty.
Contact over there on the right. All over the place. We're gonna survive though. Big dive to the inside. He wants to go that aggressively right now and go nuts. Be my guest.
Anybody else getting crazy graphic spikes?
Cars spinning everywhere, including behind us.
No.
We're going to stay on the apron just to make sure that we
Yeah, I am.
reblend here correctly. Go to build since we're not gonna, we're gonna have to lift here for this slow down, so. Clear the slow down.
Like, really? You, like,
I probably should have rejoined right away, but whatever. It's all good. So now we got a nice gap in front of us. Give us the space to hopefully attack, run down some people a little bit.
Belong in Mazda MX.
A little space behind us as well after that mess, so.
Hey, nothing wrong with mine.
We'll see. Much messier start to this one than we had last night for
Super.
everybody involved, basically. But
If my race wasn't ruined, I'm damaged, but that guy just ruined 3 GT3 cars this race.
That's Daytona for you.
Guy shouldn't even be in GT3 cars. The fact that he was near you should have known was an issue.
I don't know, buddy. LMDh field, strength field is about half the GT3. You shouldn't be able to vote.
He just spun out in turn 4 on his own. No one was even near him.
Come on, go to the inside here. Go ahead, guy. I'm gonna get some safety ready, so
felt like a decent lap. We'll see what it ends up looking like, but happy with it as a nice rhythm builder. Certainly a lap that we can work with. .32 flat is decent enough, especially in race trim. I think that's faster than I ran last night at all, so good start. Gotta be careful with the battery, but we'll see if we can close up on some of these guys. Get the draft here. Just trying to be a little bit conservative with it, but we still gotta obviously push and catch up here while we have open tracks. So once we get in traffic, that'll be a little bit easier to manage. One off there, LMP2, getting space if he decides to rejoin.
Jonathan, why are you touching? GT3s, watch out for Jonathan. He loves contact.
Good through there again, maybe a little bit slower on the exit with the curb, but probably going to be up just slightly
Aaron,
on
I'm
the
not going to
previous
fight
lap.
you too hard in traffic.
A lot of battery usage, but we knew that.
No cojones.
Pace is okay, we're just catching downhill just a little bit. .31.86 there. Pretty happy with that lap.
Todd, go ahead. I'm not going to make a move.
Oh, a little bit of rear tire slide there. It's going to cost us quite a bit.
Don't move like that, guy.
Looks like we mostly recovered, only cost us about a tenth, maybe a tenth and a half. Just starting to catch the back of the GTE field, GT3, excuse me. We safe for this lap since we're going to catch him on the oval, but we'll be going through him the next couple laps. Really good run to the line here this time, actually. Go down and build. A little bit deep into turn 1. Just managed to survive it. Car ahead Carlos there, got a little bit sideways in the first horseshoe. I just carried too much speed in turn 1 with the big toe and the shallow entry. Not my best move. Do some nice building here to the infield this lap. Use some of this boost on the exit here to get through a little bit of traffic if we can. There we go. Let's see if we can have a nice bus stop here and get through Lucas.
Way to go blocking, bro. What the fuck, dude?
That was a nice bus stop for Porsche.
What the fuck was this?
Don't think we'll quite get to Robert by turn 1, so we'll probably go back in the build.
No, that's why you don't
First
go below
couple
the other
corners, we're
line.
going to try it though if we can, obviously.
Trying to pass him, Nate.
Back in the build anyways, even though we're going to have a big dive here.
You went to block and I ran into you, an idiot. You ruined my day.
Get him under braking late. Felt like that was a clean move. I was up close enough to be entitled to that. Not entitled,
You're allowed to
but
go
never
line
gonna make that
below
move
the line
easily.
of the tri-oval.
By a GT, or yeah, GTP just come out of the pits there.
I thought that was
Porsche on the run for the kink.
Legit 5-10 minutes into the race.
I could do it at any point in the race. Doesn't matter to you.
We're up to 8th, I guess now with some
Guys holding
attrition.
me up and the pack's catching us, so you gotta get through them.
Whoever that was that came across me and said I'm on your fucking mum, mate, honestly.
Thanks for moving over.
Didn't catch that Porsche at a great time, but we managed to make it. Didn't lose too much. We're able to survive. Gotta get these two before the start finish line, or before turn 1, which we should do without problem.
You got damage?
Push on here for
Yeah,
a
I
little
do.
bit more. Again, while you have the clean track, you definitely got to use whatever pace you got to make up time because it's so tricky in traffic. You can lose and gain so much in just one lap having to follow a car through a bad spot. So, got to take advantage of it right now while we got the track and we got the pace.
the suspension, not aero.
Oh, slide up ahead for Carlos. That's going to be 7th place or become 7th place. Oh geez, okay, must have been contacting the kink there. We almost got murked again by an LMP2 though.
No idea what just happened.
Let's see how many of these guys we can get through here. Hopefully all of them. We'll see though, it's going to be tight on that last one, which is the leader, so we don't really want to send it too much. But
GTP.
Unreal.
What time is it? Cleared up?
big send there into the bus stop. But
Like my strategy in
I think
this
we were
car
up far
is get
enough on
out of
that one to
the
make that
fucking
work.
way, and then he just runs you over
It
anyway.
cost us a lot of time to wait, so a big send was necessary. We made it though. Everything was okay. Toby saw us coming, so that was appreciative of him there.
Bitch, get out and wait.
Alright, so now we have a nice gap behind. Comes to 7th. A little bit of a gap in front, nothing directly in front of us. Carlos rejoins about 4 seconds behind us here.
Get off the fucking track.
I love this split. Everybody's so angry. It's great. They're not angry at me yet. That's a bonus. Another pretty good lap in the works here so far. Not great, but pretty good. Still kind of within touching distance of a couple cars ahead if they have problems or pit stop issues or whatever. We're in decent shape, I'd say. Still just the 1.4X. I don't think we have any real damage. Pace is still good enough. Gonna be again probably somewhere in the 31s here if I can finish this lap off. I don't remember what our best lap was. Certainly a low 32. Bit of a sloppy one there. Aaron made a mistake. That's going to be 6th spot inherited. Had to lift just slightly for him, but we're okay. So I'm talking about just keep the car in one piece, keep it going straight, and a little bit of pace definitely isn't bad because you'll get some of that back with mistakes and stuff from other cars. So.
Spike the brake. What is that? The weird checkup, Bobby.
Of course, we have to keep in mind a lot of these are second split drivers, or depending on the class, maybe even worse than that. So
I'm just trying to get some
there's going to be some kind of deficit here to the skill at some point. We got our fuel set. It was auto fueling for us, and I didn't want that.
Yeah, Jonathan, we just jumped straight into him then, mate. Don't know what we're doing. Congrats, you coming through races there.
Alright, up to 6th. Still see a couple cars ahead of us that were fighting, so hopefully we catch some traffic here. We can go back into save mode. We have used a lot of battery here since we've had a lot of open track for the time being. I'd like to catch a little bit of traffic to save a little bit of battery, but we gotta keep pushing for now. Actually, the same one. Riley there is off. I was gonna say another, but it's the same one. Still just hanging on the back of Jason, who started next to us, so we have similar pace to Jason, I would say. Cars handle so well, obviously being top flight prototypes, just fly, especially through high-speed corners. And the BMW is even better. That's the scariest part, is that high-speed corners, the BMW does have an advantage. So that car is a weapon. Around a place like Watkins and through the bus stop here, that car's incredible. Still, just gotta keep attacking. We got this clean track right now. We gotta keep pushing because we know we're gonna catch traffic at some point.
Please use flashers if you intend to pass.
Thank you.
Gregory, man, what about luck you are having with the blue flag?
Someone stopped up here somewhere. Or are they just aiming for a hole that may or may not be there? Looks like Jason might have had a slight lift through there. We'll get by Jeremy here down the straight, I would assume. May have a little bit of time, half a second or so. Getting a little bit shallow in there. Carried a little bit too much speed as well. Just touched the curb wrong.
Mallory, if you want to pass me,
Lost
and
3 or
let me
4
save
tenths
some fuel,
probably.
I'm all for it.
Still okay. Lost about a second of our gap behind though for that, so 32.80 for the leader. Interesting. Different pace deficits here. We'll go back in the build we need to. Catch this LMP2 at a bad time anyways, so.
Well, CJ, GG's on the wooden when I got stuck out by that GT3, so yeah, GG's.
I saw the aftermath, and I am sorry, man.
Sorry, man. That was my bad. In the time.
Straight, mate, so yeah, well worth it.
Yeah, you're good, buddy. We were just terrible at reading each other.
Sorry, Steve, that was sloppy by me. That was not my best move ever. All right.
Sure, that's the car for you, number 47?
Man, this is impossible.
Crashed there. Looks like everybody's gonna make it.
Stop doing the fucking idiot. Stop the car, man. Stop the car.
All right. Still cruising. Still got a little bit of a gap behind. We could pit now. See what the traffic looks like. So there's a lot of traffic immediately ahead here. Oh, guy in front there had some kind of issue. Cost us a lot of time there, but it's okay. That's
I'm gonna go
racing.
for it here, Todd.
It's multi-class. See how much traffic is up ahead here.
Buddy, that was some shit.
Not too much this lap. I think we gotta keep going for a little bit at least. Got a little bit of space here. Big mess behind us there. Carlos got caught up in a big group with Eduardo and stuff. Interesting. That's gonna help us a little bit. Change my mind. We're pitting right now. So yeah, my guy was not popping up there. It just must be too many pit objects off to figure out if I can change that a little bit. Not gonna worry about it right now. All right, here we go. Just past halfway or right at halfway, I guess.
Boxing the slap. Boxing the slap.
This could work really well if we were able to get through this guy on the straightaway. All right. Sorry, I made that sloppy. Alright, we gotta make up some time here, but we got some clean track again.
Unreal, no respect.
Well, there never is, honestly.
I was gonna say, nice job jumping in the pits, my guy, and you get hammered.
Just gotta show a little bit of patience here, even though we're trying to go fast.
By a guy that's laps down GT3 cars. Like,
Alright, should be able to get through this
What
guy
do we
before
do?
the bus stop. Probably won't catch the other GT car though, which is fine. Just gotta time this out. Just touched him for a 4X there. Must have been on cold tires.
My apologies.
That's all good. So another 4X. We're gonna definitely have some left front damage now, which is gonna hurt us. Probably a lot, honestly. But I just couldn't miss him. You know, you just get that slow and the front tires don't just cut. So that sucks. But hopefully the damage isn't too bad. We didn't hit him very hard at all. But damage miles can be weird. Probably gonna hurt us for aero for sure. We'll know here in 2 seconds what it's actually going to be like. Yeah, aero damage. All sorts of aero damage, which sucks. But now you know. CJ just coming out of the pits ahead. Not sure what he's got going on.
Hold your brakes, hold your brakes.
Alright, so how much time we lose on this straightaway with the aero damage?
Yeah, I'm just gonna cut at this point. It's too
Hopefully it's
broken.
not crazy.
You're kidding me.
Couple tenths for sure. Big smoke some up ahead maybe. Can't quite tell.
If you're talking to me, I'm pretty sure not kidding you. You're the one that's door standing coming out of the damn bus stop, bro.
Another 1X, that's not good. Cars everywhere. Yeah, definitely hurt
Don't
the
care
left
what
front
happened,
more
I
than
agree with
I
him.
probably should have. Hopefully we can survive. Definitely cost us a lot of lap time, but again, that's racing.
Malari, dog, I'm not your mate, okay? Not your mate.
It might be.
Guess we're 5th, somehow. Probably gonna lose it with the damage, but for now we're 5th. It's like Jason had a problem. Guess that'll make us 4th. Minutes, 1/3 distance to go. Probably about 10 laps. We're gonna get eaten up by the two behind us, probably Shamer as well, maybe Sam even. See how bad we fall off. It's through here where we lose a lot of time, just can't get turned back to the left.
Appreciate that.
Another 1X. 3 in a row, we gotta be careful. That's really not
Appreciate you
good.
trying to back into me there too. Piece of shit.
So that's where we're going to lose a lot of time. And then again, more here just down the straight, so. Mallory's gone, so I guess that's why we're 5th. So we're going to be 4th, yeah. That sucks.
Forgot the prototypes are in this.
Well, that sucks. At least I know we could have driven up to 4th and been here. And had the pace to hold on to it, but we're going to give all these spots up, unfortunately. So, not a whole lot we can do about it. Just got to keep fighting if we can. Know that we had pace for, at least to see 3rd place. He was right out in front of us a couple seconds and we had our issue there, so.
Riley, I'm sorry.
Looks like issues
Seemed
we're
like you
having
were a
there.
little slow through there. And I didn't get a 4X for it. So.
Yeah, we were right up with Matthew actually in front of him, and he's right up on CJ, so that really sucks. But again, that's racing, so can't be upset. Or at least too upset. push and slide there. That was pretty scary. Haven't really quite felt that yet.
And you go into the pass.
So yeah, basically the boost juice is the only reason we're even semi-competitive now, because we can hardly pass LMP2s. I didn't think I had to do that hard. We'll have to look at what the left front looks like, obviously. Just unfortunate. Yeah, we can hardly pass LMP2s. I'll let you go on the banking here, Jason. I got all kinds of left front damage.
Yeah, if you can hang with me, Jonah, I'll give you the spot back on the last lap. That was kind of crummy.
No, it's all good. It freaking happens. It's just these sick and tired of these idiots.
Yeah, they're particularly bad tonight.
I think it's because it's the first day of the week for it.
Second.
No, we got a bad draw.
What is the SOF for GTP and LMP2?
2600 hypercar, 1300 LMP.
About GT2.
GT3 2100.
Well, back to 5th. Again, we'll see where we kind of cycle out here, but probably going to be 6th or 7th. Happy with our drive, though. Did a lot of things right in this race that I didn't do right last night. Read traffic better, been more aggressive, precise when I needed to be. Sucks that we had that contact, but again, that's just kind of racing. It happens. I'm not too upset. Definitely going to probably end up 8th, though. If we don't get DQ'd for 1X's, which would suck. But we shouldn't if we're just nice and predictable and smooth. Only got a handful of laps to go. Now that I know what our front end looks like, arrow-wise. Yeah, we're only going to have about 6 to go here, maybe, at most, so.
I'm sorry, Sam, I didn't mean to block it there.
If we're losing a second lap, though, we're probably going to lose 5th spot. Maybe a couple more. We'll see how they get through traffic and stuff, obviously. Hybrid super boost juice is the only reason we're even remotely hanging around, so we got to be mindful of that, but we can't really afford to save any for sure. Again, big slide in there, big lockup on the front tires. Not my best. Hard to get things turned right, especially now. I don't know what kind of damage again this car has. I don't know what the damage model looks like either, but turning right is definitely more difficult. Less responsive, more lazy, just rougher. But I'll take some, like I said, I'll take some good solace that we should have, or could have finished 4th. We were going to finish 4th there. Didn't plan on making any mistakes, but again, that just kind of happens sometimes. So it sucks, but Nothing we can do about it now. Struggling to catch LMP2 is really frustrating though. Big crash up here. Cost us a good amount of time actually there.
44, do us all a favor on this double circle.
Like, I don't think you're ready for that much downforce, pal.
Just a couple to go. Oh, almost died on the curb. No idea where the leaders are. Just babying the car in all these right-hand corners. It's like we're about 30 seconds back.
Figured you wanted the inside.
Oh, man.
Saved a little bit there with the build. It's not going to make a difference again though. We're just getting eaten up by all these cars. So nothing to fight with, unfortunately. Down the straightaways is where I'm feeling it the most. Bus stop is second to most. Trying to exit the bus stop hardest and damn near impossible now, which sucks. But if we can reach this traffic, maybe we'll get a chance to recharge. But I still think we're toast on the straights. So. They're all lined up here. In 3 laps even, they will go by us. So.
Kyle, I'm trying my damnedest.
Will said, fuck you, GT3s.
Blake, thanks for seeing me there. That was really, really sloppy by me.
You took a page out of my book.
Not intentionally. That's all good, man. We good.
Again, we're just down so much straightaway speed, it almost makes no difference here, so we're going to finish 8th. Gotta at least try to keep pressure on halfway, you know. Go back to the boost juice here. Should really get it going again. I'm not mad, Blake. I'm just curious. When you came out of the pits and spun, did you put tires on?
No, I didn't know.
Huh, that's a weird one. It looked like a really lazy spin. That's why I wasn't ready to not hit you.
Yeah, I just amped up hardcore.
Bump track, bump track, bump track.
All right, back to 8th. 41 seconds. We won't lose this spot. 3 laps or whatever, but gotta try to keep half pressure on just in case. You know, traffic, mistakes, whatever. Yeah, they'll be coming to the white whenever they come back. So 8th isn't bad. Out of 15, right in the middle. Again, we gave up 4 spots late for kind of a silly reason. But
CJ, you need to start bump drafting Kyle. Get up here.
Dude, I was trying so hard.
yeah, I mean, you just gotta run away on the straights. As soon as we get up over about 150, we just have nothing. Depressing. You have to wait and see how hard I actually hit this guy, I think, 'cause that's crazy. A big slide there from this dude. So we're down probably 5 miles an hour down the front stretch. Last lap, a lot of incident points tonight for
Blake,
me.
let's
But
take this home, baby.
Yes, sir.
you don't care that much. Where's the first LMDh? He is just gone. Everybody else. See that dude? Did he finish or what happened? They ended up over there. I never saw him. That was weird. Whatever.
Yeah, good run down there, Kyle.
You too. Unfortunate about your spin in turn 1.
Get a photo finish ahead for
I didn't see what caused it.
5th. Will versus Sam. Full attack, both of them. See if we can see if they're going to be close. I think Sam's going to get it. Yeah, he is. 5th. Good race, good event. Good race, guys. That was a lot of fun. Alright, we'll take it. We had about a lap extra fuel, actually. Good result. I mean, not that good of a result, but 9th out of 18 or 15 is not anything shabby. Especially since we did have issues. It could have been race ending or terminal or something, so we'll take it.
That was good shit, boys.
Daniel won.
Some
Yeah,
of you
did.
prototype
Kyle
guys
and
kind
CJ.
of stink, but overall,
And
it's
we would
not
have been
that
somewhere in
bad.
between those two. Between CJ
Some
and
of you
other dude, Jason.
some of you GT3 drivers couldn't drive either.
Fun event. We'll see what the tires were.
That
Last
is
night there were
a-
73s last night. Again, we did have the damage
That-
tonight, but
Good run there, Bolty.
probably saved a little bit too much. You could really build more than I thought you could. You really only need like 1 lap of build to be good for 10 minutes or so of hard
now
push.
you-
So again, stuff to store in the back. Good to know. A lot of incident points, 11x for us today. That's gonna hurt the SR at least a little bit. But if that's what we have for an issue, then we're doing okay. So. I guess I need to do something else with pit boxes. Figure out how to get just my guy. If I get just my crew, that'd be fine. So, P8 today. Not ideal, we'll take it. 73s were yesterday, 79, 77. So I did do a better job taking care of the tires tonight. Let's go back and watch where I had that contact. If we pitted there, this must have been the lap. Yeah, so I think dude was just coming out of the pits. Just went in there normally and just carried a little bit too much speed, and I couldn't steer out of it. I locked up too, so. How bad did that damage the front? That was the million-dollar question. So nose is all good here. No longer good. I mean, this is relatively significant damage. It's not crazy, but I understand why we were slow for then. So that sucks. Let's see if I can figure out this graphics here. How do I turn off everybody else's pit crew? Is that a thing? I should be able to turn off that, right? Everybody else's pit crew. I think I can draw min pits. I don't know if that works or not, but I don't know. We're going to try that. If it doesn't work, great, but we'll try that. Actually, we're going to go to our pit stop and see if that changes anything. It probably won't change it here in the replay, but whatever. We'll see if we'll mess with it. Not right now, but all right. A little bit shorter video than the previous one. This one's going to be an hour and 10 or whatever. We'll see what the damage is. Big SR, I assume. Top split was 3,200. 0.2 SR change, not good. Minus 13 ironing, we'll take it. Doesn't matter. So could be worse. We ran 3180. Fast guys were 3120, so we were only about 0.6 off the fastest dudes, which is good. Ran a faster lap than a lot of guys, especially some of those around us, so I'm pretty happy with that. Like I said, second split competition, at least some of these guys are, so that's not a true competition pace, I'd say. I mean, some of these guys are just, some of these guys were good, but I think that some of these guys we were at least on pace with, so we'll take that. We'll move on. Hopefully we can get another one in later in the week, but if not, otherwise we'll be moving on to week 13 next week after Pickup Cup on Friday night. So thanks as always for stopping by. Make sure you drop a like and a sub down below. Don't want to miss any of the action from iRacing, Need for Speed, Hop Suit 2, NASCAR, or Daytona, or anything else I may post. So till next time, bye.